Okay, where are we? On the missing pages. Okay, so yeah, we got to like partway through this this little dungeon before I called it a day last time.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
We are the Deep. Spooky. Those are some giant portraits.
Can it be?
I recognize you from the Pensives.
You think this
You're
guy looks
Professor
like me?
Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Alright, so we gotta loop back for it. Yeah, he's way nicer than Snape.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Right.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Space F. Alright.
You've got it now.
Alright, we're fairly close to the flying class. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part of the castle. This is like unique to the game. This like little atrium main hall looking thing.
God, it's beautiful here.
When you think about it, flying class is essentially like driver's ed for witches and wizards.
What do you mean he failed driver's ed?
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to
Harry Potter Quidditch champions.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
I wonder if we're with other fifth years. Like,
Up.
some of them are still having trouble with it.
now.
WASD.
For your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
Control.
Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I actually wonder if this is going to be similar to Quidditch Champions.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Uh-oh.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Alright. Let's try not to get
Can't say
expelled.
no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Alright. So you left click for a bit. Okay, so it's just our
Now
attack
that's
button
more
to
like
speed
it.
up.
You sure you're not part Hippogriff?
Skill issues. How dare you?
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Look at that view
Just
though.
hurry back.
With a Quidditch pitch that we won't get to experience in this game. But Quidditch Champions is coming in like what? 2-3 weeks?
Looks like he's already dismissed class.
hurry and hand in our brooms.
Alright. Ow.
Dismount here.
B to dismount. Ow. Okay, here we go. Skill issue if you crash. That wasn't a crash, that was a
hello, Professor.
stylish
We were
landing.
trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following
Damn it,
my
this-
instructions.
This Ravenclaw screwed us.
Mr. Clopton.
Look at
I
our
am
face.
disappointed.
What was I gonna
That
say?
was some rather good flying.
Put us on the team.
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
What are they? Are they just playing catch with a regular ball from like
There you are. The cross one's
20 feet away?
About herbology. If we can't get ourselves into some trouble with gillyweed.
You need to introduce them to like a football.
Raiders come with just 4. They got pressure again. Oh, Kittle made a great grab.
Are these like beaters? Like practicing? Oh, that's kind of cool. They're like, it's like tennis, but with like beater bats. Is that what they're doing? Except it can't hit the floor. Oh, it's kind of cool seeing like random NPCs doing their thing.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention.
Oh yeah, he
but I have ways out of
he had
these
the
things.
opportunity to snitch on us.
And that counts for
But
something.
he didn't.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominis Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominis I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Surprising how quickly Sebastian's just trusting us.
I think I've seen Ominis in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominis was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominis. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominis have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most
Yeah,
of
so
them.
the Gaunts,
Ominis could not abide them. As he'll be the
Voldemort's
first to tell you.
father was
Anyway,
a Gaunt.
the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Alright. What's this do what now?
Confringo!
There we go. Yeah, it's way further range.
It's a tad hot. The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominis and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up. You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you.
Guess we're
I'll
confiding.
tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this portkey that...
A portkey? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Needs to show Sebastian part 1 of this playthrough. Alright, let's see. Okay, we won't lie to him since he's confiding in us. We'll,
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you
we'll
with
let him know
knowledge
as
of the
well.
secret undercroft.
Bring him in.
You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Hello, Sebastian.
Uh-oh.
Wait. You there? I can hear you. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Alright, let's lie to him. We're gonna cover for, Sebastian.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passage.
He's not buying it.
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
Oh no! Anyway...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Incendio!
Alright, let's go meet Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Here we go.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Human shield, just in case.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Alright, let's get this thing done. Evanesco. Here we go.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
It's a chest.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag.
Bless you.
I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Yes. A bathtub and a toilet?
What the hell happened here?
Ooh, look at this. Bunch of lanterns. That's kinda... neat. I like it. Like there's a couple of old beater bats. Waffle. Oh, there goes Deke. Is that him?
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it.
I'm gonna go build my own theme park with blackjack and hookers.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
We couldn't have imagined a clean floor. Or Deke. Okay. Oh, okay, so we do get to choose the look before we place it and spend our resources. Leaning on that one or this one? I think I'm just gonna go for this one. Give it a more of a homey vibe. Yeah, let's put in some chairs. Gothic sofa. I never felt like these were very comfortable, like these super rigid ones. They look nice, but I don't know, I feel like they're not comfortable. Maybe I'm just not classy enough. I don't know. Wall hangings. Of course, we gotta throw up some Gryffindor banners.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be
Professor
used
Garlic.
to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Wait, why is Professor Garlic teaching us Wingardium Leviosa and not our charms professor?
Not that I'm complaining.
It might be. Yeah, I'll put it in this corner for now. Alright, let's continue with the quest. I'm gonna take forever if I keep trying to decorate this place.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
We already did that. Whoops. Okay, so we need to add 4 more wall decorations and 4 more floor decorations. Want that, because they're super cute. There we go. They're like right here. This is gonna look nice, this little Quidditch pitch. Nice. Let's put it... Can we put it right here in the middle of the room? It'll be so inconvenient, but at least it looks cool. Yeah, look at that. There's like I think there's little Quidditch players flying around on it. It's humongous. It's bigger than us. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. It's like I'm playing The Sims. Okay. We need 2 more things. Can I put it on this sofa? Oh, I can't. It's gonna sit on the floor. In the corner. Go. We just need 1 more decoration. Alright, I do have a mooncalf painting, so I might go with the... Oh, they don't have any... I don't have a Krupp statue yet. That's like a like a dog with 2 tails. I'll go with Measle. Measles are pretty cute too. They're like cats.
Good work.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Alright, here we go. Left click. F. Space. Space. Change the size of an item. Change size. Make it small real quick, but I want it to be back to that original size. So I'm gonna, oops, change it back. Nope, not the rug. The little statue. There we go. Oh, now it's not even. Dang it. Just change it to white real quick.
Done. Now you're ready for something more advanced.
And we're gonna turn it back red.
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Okay.
Try
Let's see.
aiming at the floor or at that balcony.
Alter the balcony or the floor. I like that. It's sunny. I'm gonna mess with the floor, I guess. Scientific central floor. Okay. Eclectic. Kind of like this one.
Might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon. I like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors. I like the room to feel mysterious and eerie. No, thank you. So it's gonna be. Is it gonna be really dark though?
The room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
I think it's gonna be fairly dark.
Sounds perfect.
Let's see. Because I do like the sunlight coming in. Like, this looks nice too, but they make it harder to see.
Quite a difference.
I'll leave it for now.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Nice, okay, so we've expanded the room. So we have more stuff back here we can add to. This is why it would be cool to have, like, a multiplayer option.
Space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
What is he eating? He's like spilling all over the floor. He's dropping like 5 pieces for every one he picks up.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
Just cut him off.
Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
We can do the same thing by pressing M, to be honest.
You listen here.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Portkey.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the Portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It's familiar.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
All right.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Alright, so don't post on Facebook. Alright, I think that's where we're going to make the save.